Welcome back to Yellow Jacket Life. I'm Braxton.
And I'm Caroline. Before we get started with this week's episode, we want to share some news and information.
The Roane County Youth Leadership Program is now accepting applications for next year's class. Applications can be found on the school website. Anyone interested must apply before February 15th.
Seniors eligible for Tennessee Scholar must turn into guidance proof of 60 volunteer hours that have been completed any time between freshman year and now. The deadline is February 17th.
Students, there is a limited supply of yearbooks left, so make sure you get one before they run out.
If you have news and information about your club or group that you would like us to announce, please email the information to Mr. McDaniel as soon as possible.
First, on Student Spotlight, Shelby talks to RCHS Junior Adler Finley.
I'm Shelby Hatfield, and I'm here with Adler Finley on Student Spotlight. What are your hobbies outside of school?
Any hobbies that I have outside of school, I like to draw a little bit. I do a little bit of clay making. I used to have a little t-shirt business that I had a little bit, so a little bit of just graphic design. I like a little bit of video games. Video games are pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
What do you draw outside of school?
I do a lot of abstract art, a lot of cartoon art. A lot of people said my art kind of looks like Tim Burton's in a sense, but yeah, it's just really cartoony.
So I heard you make music outside of school. Like, what genre do you?
So the best way I can explain it, it's like it's just morphed into a lot. So with lyrics, I like a lot of R&B lyrics. I like a lot of that style. More modern could be Childish Gambino, very R&B type lyrics and music. But with drums, I like lo-fi drums. They're really they're calm, they're smooth, and it gets people just in a groove a little bit. And for like the melodies and stuff, I like a lot of techno music. Synth music is so good. And yeah, it's just all morphed into one genre, but I couldn't label it as anything.
Are you wanting to go to college to like produce music, or is that your future?
No, not at all. I kind of just want to go for construction, just in like a trade, but no, music's just a hobby.
So do you have a job outside of school?
I do have a job. I'm back into making t-shirts, and I'm about to go sell those in about next month, just doing all the preparation. But yeah, that's my little job right now.
Oh, what kind of t-shirts do you make?
So t-shirts, how I like to make them is I come up with an idea, so that'll be labeled a set. And then from that set, it's just a certain character or a certain theme. And then from that set, you make multiple sets, and there'll be a collection, and that all the sets will be in that collection. And it goes from just any ideas that I come up with, and then also custom t-shirts with any design that someone's given me.
So it's like a little small business kind of thing?
Yeah, just a little small business. That's it.
This week on Leadership, Briley Krause talks to Student Section Leader Aiden Osborne.
Welcome back to another segment of Leadership here on Yellow Jacket Life. I'm Briley Krause here with Senior Student Section Leader Aiden Osborne. So Aiden, why did you want to be Student Section Leader, and why was it important for you to have this role your senior year?
I've always been a big fan of Roane County High School football, and it's just been something I've always been involved with growing up. So I feel like it's just something that I needed to do as a senior, just make sure everybody's there to support the team.
Okay. What are some qualities do you think make a good leader?
Somebody who's really involved with their community, and somebody who's really not afraid to be themselves around other people. You can be a big voice in a large crowd, and everybody's going to know that you're there and be able to hear you and listen to you.
Can you give me some examples of some ways that you've led?
That's a good question. I feel like around the school, I feel like I've done a really good job in being involved in the community, like with the girls' soccer team, like hanging out with them and helping them out during their games, and obviously being the student section leader and just making sure everybody's there, everybody's in one place, just having fun, supporting their teams, and being involved in the community a little bit more.
Okay. What is some advice that you would give to someone younger than you wanting to be the student section leader their senior year?
Just don't be nervous. Be able to be yourself and be loud, and if somebody's not yelling, just get on them. Don't be scared. Just have everybody up and having fun, because that's really the main reason that everybody wants to be a student section leader just because it's fun, and that's why everybody's in the student section, is just to have fun and be out hanging out with their friends and their peers.
And finally, what has been your favorite aspect of being the student section leader?
Definitely the themes, picking up the themes, yeah, because it's fun. You can put your own little spin on it, and obviously you ask other people what they think about it, but for the most part, it's just your idea that pops in your head, and you get to bring that to life and on a large scale, and it's just really fun.
Thank you, Aiden. We'll be back next time with some more student leaders here at RCHS.
Next, Maris and Macy bring us all things sports on RCHS Sports Center.
I'm Maris.
And I'm Macy. Welcome to the RCHS Sports Center.
We're here to provide you with the most recent sports news at your very own Roane County High School.
Last week, our boys and girls basketball team played Tellico at home in a big district game. The girls came up with a huge win, with the final score being 52-35. The boys team was also successful on the night, with the final score being 78-45.
Last Thursday, they played Oneida at home, with the girls defeating the Lady Indians with the score being 56-46. And the boys coming out with a win as well, defending their home court to stay undefeated at the Woodshed, 81-63.
The Jackets played Meigs County last Friday in a big district game. The girls fought for a higher seed, battling hard in overtime, coming up short to the Lady Tigers, with the final being 57-52. The boys were able to get a big district win on the road, setting them up for a tournament play with a final score of 74-66.
This Tuesday, both teams traveled to Loudon for another district game. The Lady Jackets fought hard but ended up losing 50-48. The boys came out with another road win against the Redskins, 69-56.
This was the final district play of the regular season, putting the girls at 5 wins and 5 losses, and the boys finishing with 9 wins and 1 loss, winning regular season district champs.
Now we are flipping over to this week's top 5 plays. Barrett and Malachi are back again with Celebrity Lookalikes.
Lastly, Maris is back with another mixtape.
That wraps up this week's episode of Yellow Jacket Life. Thanks for watching. I'm Caroline.
I'm Braxton, and we'll see you next week.